Well, Fox 26 is your Gulf Coast Weather Authority.
And it's been kind of dreary, gloomy. What can we expect?
A repeat of that for the rest of the work week. Unfortunately, those clouds will probably stay thick. It's super muggy. That thick air you can wear out there, and temps in the 80s. But huge changes this weekend. So just hang on.
All right.
If you don't really like this pattern, there's going to be a drastic change actually by Sunday. So I'll talk about that in a minute. Right now, let's talk about what we're going through right now. And it's a lot of wind out there. Wind advisory went away at 5 p.m. But guess what? It's right back in the area tomorrow morning, 7 a.m. for basically the same spots from Houston to Sugar Land over towards Baytown, down to Galveston, and up towards the Woodlands. Tomorrow, for much of the day, gusts around 30 to 40 miles per hour. Even though we've gotten rid of the wind advisory right now, we've still got sustained wind out of the south at 16 miles per hour and gusts still close to 30 miles per hour for many locations. Temperatures, even with the clouds, have soared to the low 80s, and that humidity is high. Dew points in the 70s. Check out current wind gusts. If you're heading to the beach, to the park, you'll definitely want to be aware that it is still super windy out there. We got gusts still near 30 miles per hour for you in Pearland, and also a 31 mile per hour gust down around the Matagorda area. Bay City, 26 mile per hour gust. So if you are heading out to cheer on the Rockets this evening, we got the Utah Jazz in town. Tip off around 7 p.m. I'm not expecting any rain, but the wind will still be pretty strong. We've got gusts near 25 miles per hour, near 80 for tip off, and still near 80 in the upper 70s towards the end of the game with mostly cloudy skies. Over the next 12 hours, those wind gusts will stay pretty strong. In fact, not far from 30 miles per hour, even late tonight into tomorrow morning. And then once again, as I mentioned, that wind advisory will kick in once again for most of you tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. If wind is the only thing we're dealing with, we're in a pretty good situation because we've got a huge severe storm outbreak going on across parts of the Midwest into the Tennessee Valley, Mississippi River Valley. Notice Memphis in that rare extreme risk for severe storms. You can see all of these storms erupting west of Memphis, west of Nashville, and that is where that big tornado threat will be. However, for us, we may not escape all of that. We're on the tail end, so our risk is very, very low. We're not even in it in Houston, but if you're up towards Huntsville, College Station, a very low chance for an isolated storm through this evening. But really, we're all going to have to wait until the first part of the weekend on Saturday for the big time widespread rain and a bigger chance for maybe some feisty strong storms across the area. That's when rain chances jump up to 80%. So we are on the warm and windy side of things for the next few days. Isolated storms north the next few afternoons. Saturday looks wet and stormy, but look what happens for the second half of the weekend. Cold front drops in, and this is the real deal for April. Highs in the 60s and lows in the 40s. Enjoy it because it's only going to stick around for just a few days.